Good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. It's October 2025. More than 5.5 years of Torah every single weekday morning. Today, it is my privilege to be here in Israel with an interfaith clergy group that UJA and the JCRC of Long Island have brought together. I am with my friend, my teacher, Rabbi Lina Zerbarini, who is part of this trip, and we're going to sing a bracha, and then she's going to teach us some Torah, and then we'll see what kind of conversation we generate. When we're back home, I'm hoping that we might do this again. It's really sweet because I talk a lot. It's really nice to not be the only one doing the teaching. So I hope you'll join me in welcoming our friend, our teacher. Let's take a breath, sing a bracha, and then we'll learn some Torah. Ya lai 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 lai, didi ya lai lai lai, didi ya lai 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 lai, ay ay la lai lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah Hafoch ba, v'hafoch ba, la'asok b'divrei Torah. Didi-ai, lai, 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 didi-ai, lai, 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 didi-ai, lai, 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 ai, ai, la, lai, lai. You're getting a lot of love already. I'm watching the welcome from Sue and from Linda. Tziona, it's good to see you. So let me just say a quick word, and then I'm going to turn to Rabbi Zerbarini to be our teacher for today. It's broadcast 1,410. That's not the important thing. We're in Tel Aviv. That's a more important thing than that number. And this journey has been a textured one, a really beautiful one, where we're trying to be open to each other's perspectives, Christian clergy of different kinds and Jewish clergy of different kinds, and within Israel society, really trying to have an open heart, and in the aftermath of October 7th, to find hope. The hostages, the living hostages are home, but we're about to walk to Hostage Square because they're not all back yet. We have beloveds who deserve proper burial. That's an ongoing piece of stress. So I just wanted to name where we are because it's beautiful. The pool is right outside. People are having a great time, and we've had a beautiful time. And it's Parshat Noach. And this Parsha, which we've been speaking about all week, tells us that creation can be fragile, and our conduct can impact how the world continues to exist. And I know it's our work to do our best and to share as much as we can. So, my friends, I'm really glad to invite our rabbi, our teacher, to take us forward into this week's Parsha to a different part of it.
Good morning, everybody. It's good to be with you. Thanks for joining. So we're reading Parshat Noach with my colleague, Rabbi Shefa Gold says we read Torah. It's the collective dream of the Jewish people, and it's wonderful to be dreaming together. In the second aliyah of this portion, God tells Noah, Bo ata uveitcha el hateva. Go or come, you and your household, into the ark. The ark is going to be a refuge for Noah and his family and for all the animals, and the Midrash says also, the contemporary Midrash says, all the seed plants that his wife gathered. It's been powerful to be with you, and on this trip it's been like we have been in an ark. That it's been a refuge. We've been through some very emotional times, a trip together to Yad Vashem, a trip yesterday to the Gaza envelope, and hearing people's very difficult and heartbreaking stories, and looking at some of our history, and the support that we have felt from each other, and particularly from our Christian colleagues, has been very powerful. I've been thinking, though, in addition, about the word teva, the besht, the Baal Shem Tov, sees in the word teva, ark, also the concept of the word being a holy thing. Of course, last week, God created the world with words, words being the possibility of creation, and you talked about creation being fragile. We know that the power of life and death is in the tongue. I think most of what we've heard this week is the power of life in the tongue. The people offering their personal stories. You can't really argue with people's personal experience, people's open-heartedness. And there's really so much life in that. Facts aren't created in the image and likeness of God, but humans are. And when humans are sharing their hearts with each other, I think that creates the ark for us. That creates a sacred space, and we've been on it together. And unfortunately, all good things come to an end, and many are going home tonight. But Noah had to leave the ark, and what we have now is only because he exited the ark and planted, and people and animals built and flourished, and I pray that we will take what we've learned in our transformation and what we've given to each other, and build stronger communities and be an ark for the Long Island community and beyond.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You made me think that word teva, right? That ark in the verse, teva means a word or a letter, and so the Besht brings out that beautiful second meaning. But what if we combine them? You made me think of it in the moment. Since the ark, the physical structure, was meant to protect from the environment, but had to be open a little bit. There had to be a tzohar, which we don't really know what it is, some kind of window or ledge or jewel that glowed. But if teva means word, and we want to learn how our words might also have a tzohar, right? That our words should be illuminating. There should be a light that our words include. We should make sure to use words that bring light or that are open. In this clergy group, we're the only two in the room. We're the only two in the room right now, but we were in this room with everyone just a few moments ago, and there are some disagreements about some pretty pivotal things between us, theology, maybe even political. None of that has gotten in the way of us caring about each other instinctively. And I think maybe we're doing it, or maybe we should just make sure that we are doing it, that our words that we share with each other should be open. Because I worry, it's an emotional thing to say about our moment in America, our moment also here in Israel, that not everyone's choosing their words with openness. Words can hurt so much. So it might not be what the verse is saying, but because of your bringing this forward, it's sort of what I think I'm hearing.
Well, it's interesting. We're using the medium of social media to connect with people. And
before you go, I often think about that, like, oh my God, I hope this redeems a little bit a platform that is not so gentle.
Exactly, in which people use their words to really dehumanize each other and to not hear each other. Yeah. So there is something about being in person that and being, confronted. I think one of the things that we heard today one of our colleagues shared, we met today with Palestinian citizens of Israel who identified that way. And, the way they experience their lives and see the world is their own narrative, which is not something many of us are often exposed to. And some of the solutions suggested are not what we're often exposed to, and we might not agree, and we might even be really challenged. But one of the things one of our colleagues said was that they were just so likable.
Yeah.
And when we are confronted with people just sharing their hearts and sharing their stories and being human, I think that's the first step to not being enemies. Let's hear each other first.
That's so, yeah. That our colleague said, and that person was so likable. I think what I want to work on in myself is to say about every human being I'll meet, which I don't yet. What's not to like? Like, you're in the image of God. What's not to like?
Well, and also, in myself, to be likable.
You're very likable.
One of the things that was noted about how likable these people were is that they shared their stories, they shared their truths. Somebody said, seemingly without agenda, seemingly not to convince or even to please, but just to be their authentic selves.
Yeah.
And they weren't defensive.
Yeah.
And it's easy for me to be defensive or to want to please.
Yeah.
Or to want to convince. But to relax and just be present, with others as a person, without clinging to a perceived outcome. Then I know I'm easier to be with.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for this, for sharing with us. Yeah. Friends, I hope you'll join me in thanking Rabbi Lina Zerbarini. If you're ever in Cold Spring Harbor, go hang out. She's the shul in town. Go. Thank you for gracing us with some Torah.
Thank you for including me. It's
Sure.
a privilege.
Behind us is quite a scene. Usually, I'm in an office or sometimes on a bus, but rarely am I sitting in front of a pool in Tel Aviv, inviting you to send your heart to the east, where we'll help hold your hearts as we sing Hatikva. So I invite you to let in these ideas as we think about what Tikva can feel like. What would a world look like? More hopeful. Maybe this can be one of those ways. So. Kol od baleva penima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefatei mizrach kadima hayin letzion Sophia. Od lo avda tikvateinu, hatikva bat shnot alpayim, liot am chofshi be'artzenu, Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim, liot am chofshi be'artzenu, Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim. You're getting a lot of thank yous, so one more thank you. Take good care, everybody. See you tomorrow.